Very first episode of LP4U. I'm LLL, and we've also got Polydukes here. This is a lovely stream here where we can help all our fledglings in the Team WP, or any fledglings who want to watch and help out as well. So we've got a absolutely stacked lobby right now of people who, well, we had a overwhelming amount of people who wanted to join. Sorry we couldn't have you all, but the lobby limit is 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys play each other. We're not going to play, we're just going to sit back, we're going to watch, we're going to commentate, and also try and give as much advice as we can. What we'll do as well is if you guys there in the comments, if you want to give advice as well, or say hello, that type of stuff, that'll be really good. So what we're going to do is we'll jump back and we'll get started. What do you think, Polly?
Man, that was as professional as I could have hoped for. Love your work.
Fantastic.
I was just doing some other things. Yeah, I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
And as we're just waiting for everyone to ready up.
Yep. All right, so just Stahili and Sash from Grim can start if they are watching, or we're ready to go.
I'm just going to keep sending messages.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, I'll let people see that now.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool. So, everyone, this is kind of like our pilot episode, so we're sorry if it doesn't run too smoothly. Again, we're just trying to get numbers right, how many people we can have in the lobby, how many games we should play in the lobby, that type of thing. So
there's a lot of people in this lobby tonight.
There is a lot of people in this lobby. So we'll see what happens. And Busy, it wasn't me who misspelt Polly's name. I didn't create that lovely logo. I'm glad you thought it was me, but it wasn't me. It was actually our very own Heart Professor who made that. And Polly did a lovely job fixing up
as soon as I saw it, Love Hearts came screaming out of my eyes.
It is very good. All right, here we go. We got who is it? Stahili and Sash von Grimm.
I don't know about starting the round off with her V skill.
Questionable. I think I've realized a slight problem is I'm on a PlayStation, so I'm always going to start the round 20 seconds after you guys.
I just spoiled it for you. Oh, raw!
Alright, I've just caught up too, so... one of the most important things I would like to say right now is I really love that candy color. I'm a big fan of yellow and purple. Yeah.
So I still like the Cyclops costume.
True. So one of the things that you can do when Ed uses his fully charged V skills, you can V reversal it if you don't want to put up with any of that Ed pressure. What are you? All right.
I find you to do it far away though. I find you to do it.
Oh gosh.
Not at point blank because he can throw you.
Yeah. Oh, good anti-airs.
Yeah, it's questionable to jump on at any time.
That was a really nice jump, baiting the grab.
I mean, you can test an Ed, but I mean, you should just assume that they've got so many buttons and so many moves that can anti-air.
Yeah.
That's good hammer pressure.
By the way, the Psycho shot, that ball, is -4 on block. So Sash could have pressed almost any of her medium buttons and that would have worked. Oh, good Psycho upper. We got counter
one too many.
Oh, he drops it. Yeah. Oh. So I don't agree with Wake Up Sweep. That was probably a misinput, but not your best choice.
Maybe going for a DP.
Yeah, probably. Oof.
But still, you wouldn't be doing a hard DP anyway, would you?
No, you'd want to be doing EX. So maybe it was just she probably did or Sash probably did the two kicks. The heavy kick won out as the button due to button priority, but because they missed the DP motion, it just came out as a sweep heavy kick. Alright.
I'm gonna ask him if he actually did
really
wake up sweep.
Yeah, probably. Alright. So a little bit. Alright, so Stahili was getting walked into the corner. Good jump out though. Oh, good interrupts. But you don't want to be jumping in on Ed.
The cross-up dive kicks I don't find really work that well because you have to hit the opponent fairly high. You're banking on them not blocking, and most people will block. It takes a long time for that dive kick to cross up and then come in.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, wow!
There we go, yeah, he knew it was coming.
That was really smart.
Don't do that.
So that's really good, what Stahili did, making the adjustments. Being aware, of what Sash was doing. Ooh. Alright, so that'd be something for Stahili to practice, is punishing Kami's blocked EXDP. It's a bit weird because it does go backwards quite a bit, so it can be hard to punish if you're not aware of what you should be doing. So that was just probably a raw reaction to the jump or to the DP from Sash, but it would have been better to go for a crush counter combo or something rather than just anti-air.
I know I do it a bit, but you shouldn't be sweeping that. Like, you shouldn't be expecting them to hit a button and to get a sweep when... If you use one of his like crouching medium kick or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure for Ed, but you don't want to commit so hard onto a sweep and then whiff it against Kami.
Yeah.
It worked out for him in the end, but...
Yeah. So in that instance where Ed used his Psycho upper, Sash probably could have done a EX spiral arrow to go under it. I'm not 100% sure if that works, but I'm pretty sure that would have worked because you can Tatsu over it, so I don't see why you couldn't EX spiral arrow through it, and that would have taken the round as well.
That one is full of lab.
So
I felt like I could see like a lot more, a lot more improvement that I immediately can see from Sash.
No, he did well. Yeah, just a few little mistakes that cost him. Alright,
Stahili's saying it's hard to play and listen. I wouldn't expect you to be listening straight away.
Oh, no, don't play and listen, man. You should definitely...
Come back later.
And then, yeah.
Try and do that later.
Yeah, definitely. Or either watch the replay when it gets uploaded to YouTube. And while you're there, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Or also just listen when you're not playing as well. Alright, so we have Stahili and Tanux now. So Tanux is a rookie Laura player. So it's brave of him jumping in. It's not an easy thing to do, but I reckon this will be a really, really good experience for him, giving him that chance to verse some of these higher level players, and also have us here to guide him along the way.
Absolutely. I'm just thinking of Sash and his Kami, and just a few little things that he got punished on that were really obvious to us at the beginning, including overuse of the B skill, especially at the start of the round.
Yeah.
It's not a fast startup. If you keep doing it, especially far away, it's really easily punishable. And then I felt he was a bit desperate towards this, in the first game, especially about jumping in. And he's using his standing medium kick very well.
Alright, I've just caught up. Alright, so whiffing command grabs is not a good choice, especially at full screen. Alright, so at the moment Tanux, just pressing buttons at the full screen isn't really a good choice.
He knows the light elbow is safe though.
Yeah.
That was a medium elbow.
No, that was light. The medium goes higher.
Does it?
Yeah.
It just looks slower.
Right. So, at this range, Tanux should really be charging a charge bolt. send those projectiles his way, put pressure on that way, and be ready to anti-air if he jumps over them. So standing there just waiting for Stahili to come to you is not a really good choice. Laura can do a lot of stuff with the charge bolts. Or those ones. Especially for full screen. There we go. Oh, that's not safe. Do not sweep like that. Okay. Oh, nice jump. Alright,
it was well timed.
Yeah. Oh, good interrupt. That was the heavy elbow. See how it went a lot higher? Yeah. Alright. So, Tanooks, if you're listening, use that EX elbow. If you see Ed charge up a spark shot, use that EX elbow to go through it. There's nothing you can do once he's got that out. Ooh. Oh, good grab. Mix up. Ooh, alright. So, with the overhead like that, you also have to be careful because you can't just throw it out. You need to teach him to block low first. Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright.
I think he's relying on the elbow far too much to get in.
Yeah, definitely.
Raw elbow.
Ooh. Alright, so one thing that is definitely immediately obvious is Tanooks needs to work on his button ranges. He was whiffing a lot of buttons from way too far. So I'm not sure if he's trying to whiff punish or what he's doing, but like whiffing a heavy punch from a distance far too far away.
I wouldn't be expecting him to like whiff punish, so or do counter hits. So I think he's just not. He doesn't know the range.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So he has the right idea, chucking out some crouching light kicks there, but from that range you'd want to be using a crouching medium kick, or at least buffering it into light elbow. Also noticing that Stahili has thrown him on every light elbow that he's blocked, because it is -2, so the throw is a pretty good option, but he should be teching those from now. Oof. As I say that, he doesn't throw him. Alright.
I mean, that worked. The elbow, the crouching light punch into elbow worked through him there.
Yeah.
And that's the range
yeah.
he'd be looking at. You know, one thing I haven't seen a standing medium kick, and I'm not saying that jokingly either.
No, yeah, that's actually a really good point. The standing medium kick from... Oh, there we go, punish.
Yeah, he just doesn't know his CC punishes yet.
Yeah, which is really important for any character to learn.
And Laura has some good ones, as far as I...
Oh, Laura has some great ones, because it just starts all our Laura crazy mix-up stuff. So, that's one thing for everybody to be aware of.
Stahili, don't do standing hard kicks so close.
Oof. Yeah, that's... Oh, the taunt. Not cool, man. This is a place of learning. Alright, so... Oh, good anti-air.
Yeah.
Oh, nice confirm there. That's not gonna kill? Yes, maybe? Yeah, no.
That's scaling there, yeah.
Oh.
He wanted to get out of the corner, he jumped out. I can understand why.
Yeah.
But it's not a great... He could have been killed. Just trying to jump out. If Stahili is ready. Stahili, don't do that standing hard kick so close. It's -4? Is that right? Laura can easily punish
standing medium kick for who? For Ed?
For Ed, yeah.
Yeah, standing medium kick is 4 on hit and 2 on block.
Yeah, I enjoyed the late hit at the V trigger in the super.
Yeah, that was really cool actually. Alright, so now we have Billy Boost, who is actually a Guile player. I'm not sure why he has the Akuma up there. So let's see how this goes.
By the way, anyone on the stream, if there's any hitches in the stream, just tell me. I had a few issues just before we went live.
Yeah. Yeah, please do. Alright, so Billy's playing Akuma? Since when has he played Akuma? Cool. Alright, I know what Akuma means.
I was expecting a guy.
Yeah. Maybe he's made the swap to the all-powerful Akuma. Ooh.
I want to say a bit more about the Tunuk's gameplay, but it's going to sound really basic, but I'll do that after this game.
Ooh, good anti-airs. Yeah, good choice.
That was a good response
by
nice Billy Boost.
Yeah.
Another nice one, nice whiff punish. He could have done better though, right? He didn't need to use an EX.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, you got to be careful with the demon flip against Ed. He has too many answers for it. All right. So after V-Trigger cancelled EXDP, you have two options. If you cancel it on the first hit, the max damage punish, the max damage combo is back heavy punch, demon flip, fireball into DP. And that'll net you a lot of damage, but it also spends a lot of your V meter, so you've got to figure out if that's worth it. Or if you cancel it on the second hit, you go into his 50-50 side switch mix-up.
Also, Stahili, I wouldn't...
Oh, good blocks!
Yeah, I wouldn't throw tech when you're in the corner like that. I'd wait for that, he's jumping overhead, non-overhead move.
Forward heavy punch.
That one.
Oh. Alright, so... Oh.
And V reversal it.
Yeah, 100%. That is a really good move to V reversal because it has a lot of recovery, but it's still +1.
Ooh, right. No, nothing after the...
Good throw. Alright, so dash up, medium kick will catch anything that's not block after dash up throw. Or after forward throw with Akuma. Ooh. Good sweeps.
That's an interesting wake-up option.
I like it. You can actually do grab OS with that. So, or grab tech OS. So if they go to grab you with the tech, if they try to shimmy you, that comes out. Alright.
Or no.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Going into palm is a much better choice. Alright.
Ooh, what's going on there? It must be in the input area.
No, I think that was just a waste of meter, trying to catch something. You can tattoo this. Oh, that was so risky and not worth it.
Yeah, people feel like jumping over that V trigger, but...
Yeah, 100%.
You're going to get caught by anti-air at worst.
Yeah.
Anti-air normal.
So yeah, but if the Ed's walking with it or walking through it, they're holding forward, so you can tatsu maybe once or twice through it. Like the first time, if they're not expecting it, you can catch Ed.
Would you do that at the end of the round when both had no health?
Yeah, because the Ed is feeling confident, looking for that anti-air, so they're walking forward, not expecting to be hit in the front. So, like,
what's Psycho Knuckles? Is it tricky? Is it a tricky window? Is it a tight window, or is it fairly easy just to tatsu?
It's really easy. Okay. You just do medium kick tatsu. It's all about the spacing. All right, so the Psycho Knuckle is -2 on here, guys. All right, good combo. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, the buttons just being hit by the crush counters, which is always... I just saw a hitch then, actually.
Yeah.
Which is so dangerous against Kuma.
Yeah, definitely. I like what Billy did there with the back throw at the end of the round, building the most meter possible. Optimal meter build. Oh, good interrupt, but didn't get the combo off it. So when you're throwing buttons out that far, like a medium kick, you should be buffering that into light Katsu every time.
I'm really impressed with how Billy Boost is handling the Psycho Knuckles, actually.
Yeah? Ooh.
Bit of neutral jumping, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that was a good red fireball. Anti-airs. Yeah, you can't do that to Ed. Well, that was a really good use of V-reversal. I love it when Eds do that. An aggressive V-reversal. No anti-air again though.
Well, a lot of jumping at the end. He was just really desperate to get in, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, super desperate. He just needed to calm down. Like, it is a problem that I have as well. I get a little bit antsy when I'm getting near the end of the round. It's either, and it's close. Everyone's looking for that last little chip of damage, but Billy Boost is really smart, sitting back, throwing balls, putting the pressure on Stahili to make the move.
He jumped in and did Psycho Knuckle more than any time during the stream. During that last round, steadily.
Well, good backdash on the grab though.
Yeah, missed time fireball.
Yeah. Oh.
Good bait.
Look, that was actually pretty smart. He guaranteed himself the stun, but didn't scale it too hard as well. So, not the worst choice. I still would have gone for crush counter for practice, I guess. Oh, wake up EX Fireball. That was surely an EX DP. Oh, yes. Oh. Really close to stun now.
He won't get it though.
And combos. Alright.
Ooh.
Oh. See, there was no reason for Stahili to do that. Sure, he's trying to keep that pressure up and expected Billy to press a button, but he had the life lead, he was close to stun. He could have backed off just a little bit. He definitely overextended and potentially could have lost him around.
Yeah, he was very lucky, I thought.
Yeah. So, especially against Akuma. Akuma can do so much damage. He had V-trigger ready to go. So that could have been almost game over. So that's a thing for Billy to look on, is when those opportunities arise, being ready to crush counter and knowing the crush counter combos for big damage.
That was smart by Billy. He just waited and did a CC button instead of crouching hard punch, because he knew that Stahili was just trying to get in with these buttons, trying to whiff, well, counter hit. It's counter hit fishing.
Yeah.
It's very tech. There's no more space in the lobby, sorry.
Oh, good catch of the V-reversal. Alright, so that would have been your chance to V-reversal there when you did the Psycho Ball thing. Oh, nice catch. That was a good game.
Yeah, and finally got to be able to like see some things from Stahili that because he was winning the other games, and it's always hard to see what you're doing wrong when you're controlling games.
Yeah. No, definitely. So what would you say for Stahili? What would...
I think, well, he was... Once it was made clear that it would be hard for him to get in on Billy with Akuma, he started trying to get in far too easy. The easy ways, jump-ins, Psycho Knuckle, that kind of thing. Just need to be a bit more patient. You had to be really careful. And the other thing at the end was that he was also hitting a lot of buttons. Just clearly trying to counter hit fish. And you just can't do that against Akuma. That crouching hard punch CC especially. I didn't get to talk so far. I didn't get to talk about Tanooks again.
About Tanooks? Yeah, we'll do that when it's our turn to come up. then we can hold it up. We can talk about matches, I guess. And then if the guys are
MDP
watching,
subscribe, by the way.
Pardon?
For a month. MDP subscribe for a month to Team WP.
Oh, what a champion! Thanks, Indeed. Really, really good thing to do, because subscribing to Team WP really helps out Team WP in a way of getting sponsored players out to events and helping Team WP expand. So really, really great that you did that. All right, so Busy's looking pretty overwhelmed right now. Close to stun. Good use of the the heavy kick Tatsu combo. That does the most stun without using meter. Oh, drops it.
So far, we've been seeing characters that you're familiar with, and none that I'm that familiar with.
Yes.
These two in particular, though, you've tried both. Well, I mean, Makuma, you main, but you've tried a lot of Jury lately.
Yeah, I've been trying a bit of Jury. I actually asked Busy for quite a lot of help, which he badly gave, trying to get more people onto the way of the feet. So good to air to air. So I won't be able to give like Jury specific advice, but I can.
Busy was awake to the wake up demon flip.
Yeah. Look, as I said, it is an option select if he goes for the shimmy. Oh, crush counter. Alright. So, doing crouching medium kick after standing heavy punch is not a good choice. Oh, he does it again!
Akuma wins.
Wait a minute, is that... What did Busy do, though? I don't understand what Busy did.
He pressed a button. So, I'm not sure... I think he expected Billy to block there. So, I'm not sure what button you pressed, but I'm pretty sure it isn't as safe as you thought, I guess.
Round one. Fight.
Also, hey, you know, it's going great. Alright. So that's one of the bad things about being Jury in this matchup, is that red fireball. Because you can't eat it with your charges. But that can happen, where they can go over it. So I think this is definitely in Akuma's favor, but Jury does have a few options that she can use. But she does have really good anti-fireball tech. Oh, good walk under. Oh. So Busy went for the shimmy there. Yeah. That's what I was talking about before, where she can go over the fireballs. But that's something I've noticed with Busy is he'll go for the shimmy, but doesn't walk back quite far enough, or starts walking back too slow and gets caught by the grab. So maybe that might be something worth practicing.
This game, Busy's pretty much punished every single demon flip.
Yeah.
And it's made it really hard for Billy to get in. There we go, now he's just jumping.
Yeah. Oh, good anti-air. Alright. Yeah, so he went for the shimmy there, but he didn't get in close enough for Billy to think about the grab. So I think the shimmy game is something Busy will have to work on in training mode, I guess. Set the dummy to grab when on wake up from your general knockdown set that you get, like either a throw or whatever, and practice that shimmy. Verotech, I will let you know. I'll let everyone know when there's a space open in the lobby. Oh, good throw. Oh, nice jump in. Alright. So, jumping in when you have Akuma in the corner is not a really good idea, because his back heavy punch is such a good anti-air.
Well, I mean, it gets all the cross-ups as well.
Yeah, exactly. So if Akuma's standing in the corner or crouching in the corner, and you jump at him, you're guaranteed to land in that crouching heavy punch range. So jumping at him is not a good choice. You want to approach him from the ground, or at least catch him unawares. So bait him into throwing a fireball or something like that.
You have no idea how much I'm level I don't think that's safe that distance. That's also -4, that standing heavy kick of Jury's.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much I'm enjoying the punishing of every demon flip.
And Busy's so good at anti-airs. Like, I used to think I was pretty good at anti-airs because I play Akuma and I can anti-air. Then I played Jury and I could not anti-air for the life of me. And watching Busy, oh, the instant overhead, so good. And watching Busy anti-air is just something fantastic.
I just want to say that I felt that in that matchup, Billy just got confused once he couldn't get in with a demon flip. And because that and walking up and CCing wasn't working, he didn't know what else to do. He started jumping in quite a lot. And then he was starting to he was getting caught by dash in low strings and that sort of thing. So
yeah. One of the things he should be aware of is Busy didn't have his V skill charged, so he should be throwing fireballs from the right distance and baiting out that flip kick over them. Because one, the flip kick isn't safe, and two, if Jury doesn't have that V skill charged, you can throw fireballs basically all day, especially if you're in a space where she can't react to it with the flip kick.
Tunix, I think he said, should we pause a bit after every game to talk? I think we should, just for half a minute.
Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll start doing that, I guess, after this one. I guess we need the guys to not play until you tell them to play. Alright.
We can try. Oh, nice.
Alright, so here's Southie. Southie's done really good. Oh, see, that's what I was talking about with the V skill. You can't give Jury room to charge that V skill, because that takes away your fireball game, which is one of the strongest tools. Oh, good anti-air. So Southie has come a long way. He used to be a little bronze Akuma, and he's recently hit the Silver League, so good on him. Alright. That was a bad choice to throw a fireball at that range. And also jumping yourself into a corner is not good. I know jumping is a very heat crush counter. Very nice option. Oh, baits the throw. Should have back thrown Southie. Back throw builds the most meter. But yeah, don't jump yourself into the corner, ever. Alright, a lot of trading lights. That was a good fireball. Alright, combos. Alright, I would have spent the bar on this one and gone into the EX Demon Flick with the extra corner carry and wake up pressure. Alright. So what would you say about that, Polly?
I was typing something to Discord.
That's okay. So, Southie, don't be afraid to use your V-reversal, man. Especially if you're losing in life, and you're getting super pressured in the corner. Using that V-reversal can give you that extra breath of life. I know you want to use it for Akuma's amazing V-trigger, but if you don't get a chance to use the V-trigger because you died, it would have been better to V-reversal. Ooh, good anti-air jab. Alright. I wouldn't have... Whoa.
He wasn't ready for the anti-air there. I saw that bit. That was a standing hard punch, wasn't it?
Safe. Pardon? I was standing hard punch into crouching medium punch. Standing hard punch by itself, I think it's like -8.
Oh, is that -8, is it?
Yeah. So...
I get confused too. Sometimes it can just, you're thinking about it and it looks, I suppose, kind of like crouching high punch. I get it can be a little bit hard to pick up.
Yeah, so it's -5, not -8. I exaggerated. But yeah, no, I can see that. Yeah, so that's something you should be using more is those air fireballs as well. They're really good against Jury.
Was that a meaty? That wasn't a meaty jump in, was it?
Nah. A good throw. Ooh, drops the combo though.
Unlucky.
Good EXDP. That's the first one he's done. We should be prepared
That was
to do
a
more.
hard read by Busy.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so as I said earlier, the optimal most damage you can get off the V trigger, cancel EXDP is back heavy punch, demon flip, air Hadoken into DP again.
Would you have V reversal as Busy there with a forward heavy punch rather than blocked, gone back and gone into V trigger?
Look, I think...
I mean, nothing happened
like...
after he blocked the forward heavy punch, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Southie's letting him fly now. Look, I think I would have taken the forward heavy punch pressure because it is mid-screen. So there's not really much. He can get a jab after it. And
That's
then
brilliant bait, by the way.
Alright. Oof.
That's just Jury's V trigger.
Yeah. Nice work from Busy.
Have you mentioned that Jury's V trigger is it's best to block?
Yes.
Until you understand how it works.
Yeah, that is 100% true. There are a few things that were happening that just... well, basically, yeah, just block and block low the whole time. Because the overhead isn't really much of a threat. If it hits you, it's at 0. So there's not really a big change anyway. Don't throw fireballs. No.
Not while he's sitting there
Don't
charging
throw
it,
fireball
no.
now. Yeah.
There we go again, yeah. It's charged now again.
Yeah. That should be it. No, well, not yet, but
Not
really
yet.
close to it.
It'll reset.
Yeah. A huge corner carry.
There we go, now it's over.
Yeah. Nice work from Busy. That was a really cool corner carry from him. I think Southie needs to just settle down a bit when he's being under pressure. Just hold down back and look for the overhead. And then use the V reversal again if he's had enough of the pressure.
Oh, especially when she's in V trigger. Like,
Yeah. 100%.
I just want her away from me when she's in V trigger.
Yeah. Very scary. The pressure is almost unrelenting.
There's a thing to it. You can understand how it works, but that you also sit there just thinking, especially at these levels, oh, I just saw a sweep. I can do something after the sweep, but
Yeah.
that's not how it works.
All right. You wanted to say something to Nooks?
Tanooks. Yeah, Tanooks was the... which player was he again?
The Laura.
Right. The thing that I tend to tell players starting off with the game is just to have sort of like 3 things to concentrate on. And that's anti-airing. And have a combo. Just one combo. A combo that works on a jump in, works when you're hitting a medium button or something like that, but just one combo, just so that you know, you can get it into your head, it's in your muscle memory. Every single time you're going to do damage because you get a hit in, there's this one combo that you do. It won't be max damage, but you know, when you feel like you're losing games because you're not getting max damage, that's when you can go and train up on, go and lab those harder combos to get the max damage.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So the things that so I was in his position, right? I was a Laura player when I started, and I managed to fraud my way to silver. And then I picked up Akuma and I dropped back down to bronze. And the thing the realization that came to me was learn that one combo, which for me was his touching medium punch, medium kick, light tatsu, heavy tatsu. And that was the one combo I needed. And then anti-airs. If you can consistently anti-air and then at all possible opportunities, get that one combo out, you'll easily make it out of bronze and well into silver. All right, so shall we start again?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, so Busy and Sash.
Oh, interesting to see if he does those V skills. Is he going to start off with a V skill again?
Yeah. Let's see.
Easy way to get in at the beginning of a round in silver and maybe even gold, but I don't know.
It is very easy to see and can be jabbed, can be hit out of really easily, even just like with a medium kick. Oh, the jury costume though. Love it. All right. Excuse my shuffling around. All right. So, what's happening, Polly? I'm just assuming I'm behind.
We're seeing a lewd Halloween costume on screen.
I will fight you.
What more could you ask for?
It is Street Fighter.
Yeah. Look, at least it's not Dead or Alive. Oh. Good air trades. Oh, air trades.
So one thing Busy's not getting punished for is hitting buttons in front of Cammy, which the Cammys, when they get to platinum, are with punishing, withstanding heavy punch quite a lot.
Yeah. It might be worth Busy playing Acrylic Saint, who's amazing at whiff punch.
Very good at it.
Yeah. That'll stop you from hitting buttons in front of Cammy very quickly. Alright, so there was no reason for the grab there from Sash.
He felt the grab pressure. That's why. Busy conditioned him.
Yeah, it was good conditioning from Busy. Oof. Well, good anti-airs. That anti-air is so good. That was very risky from Sash, because that double knee kick is definitely minus.
She doesn't need to do it either off her Oki into the corner.
Yeah.
She already has very good meaty pressure anyway.
Yeah.
In the corner, going to the corner.
So Sash has done that same, I would say block string, but the light punch, I think it's light kick into crouching medium kick every time. So it might be worth mixing that up a bit. Ooh.
Punish for the hooligan.
Yeah.
Seen it one too many times.
Yeah.
Not the right punish on the sweep, I'm pretty sure.
No. Oof. Odd. Interesting. So I think Sash really needs to work on using that heavy punch in neutral to catch those buttons. Because that's a really strong tool of Cammy's.
If he looks at Acrylic Saint and how he goes about it, unless you're pressuring him and getting close to Acrylic, he stands at a distance where almost anything that you do can be whiff punish with standing heavy punch. And if he goes have a look at how those Cammys in Platinum do that, I think he'll realize really quickly where he should be standing and positioning himself. Like,
another thing is, Cammys don't jump unless they're going for a dive kick 90% of the time, eh?
Except Acrylic.
But yeah, also that standing medium kick from Cammy is a really good spacing tool. So you can use that to set yourself up for that standing heavy punch with punish. So keep him at bay with that standing heavy kick. Standing medium kick.
I feel he put himself in the corner here.
Yeah.
I looked away from the screen, but
Fight.
Oof. Oh, another missed dive kick. Oh, good sweep. We'll see grabs. Delayed wake up. Oh, so, Busy's jumped into a lot of crouching medium punch from Sash. So, maybe it might be worth rethinking that jump option. Oh, nice jab confirms.
This is, I don't know about standing heavy punches then, but the positioning that Sash was doing at the start of this round actually was pretty good.
Yeah.
And Busy was standing a little bit too far away.
Final round.
And could have been whiff punished a few more times, but like it worked out for Sash Von Grim actually in that round.
Yeah.
What he was doing, he was standing. Well,
That was super risky and not worth it.
even if it's an input error for like a DP, like not the right thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, again, good anti-airs. Sash is really on point with his anti-airs right now. Didn't confirm into critical art.
You don't need to
Not
jump
sure if
in
it
on
would have been
Cammy,
awkward
you
either.
can walk in on her slowly.
Yeah. Alright, double activation. Alright. So much pressure.
Yeah, just
Like,
unfamiliar
yeah.
with the V trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oof.
just
Yeah.
unlucky at the end there.
Cammy wins.
So,
Usually what's happening there is that you're hitting a button for neutral, standing medium kick or something, and it gets blown up by, you know, an X dive kick.
yeah. I think Busy did well. He did end with a lot of meter though. And he had a lot of meter most of the time. But he did use it in combos here and there, so I'm not sure. Maybe could have used it as answers to the dive kicks as EXDPs.
Davgod says Sash should all out offense, Cammy faster than Jury. I don't know the matchup. Generally though, yeah, of course, you're going in the offensive at times, right?
Yeah.
Most of the time in this game. But
No,
it's
definitely.
important to know the spacing. When you're on, like, where's your defense sort of spacing in that matchup? And where's your attack spacing?
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely working with punish for Sash. Yeah, I'm not sure what else for Busy, sorry. Alright, Tanooks and Sash from Grim, let's go.
We did talk about Busy for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, we did talk about Busy for a while. Alright, Sash.
I seriously do think with it's only something that I'm really getting a hold of with Corinne right now in this matchup, but and I think maybe Jury might be the same with Cammy. The one who would know obviously is Dale, and Busy gets a lot of advice from Dale, never fails. But I
Yeah.
wonder if Busy should ask Dale about how close to go up to Cammy, because with Corinne you can't stand at standing medium kick range because
Yeah,
everything will be whiff punished. So you have to go in much closer than standing medium
Yeah,
kick.
right.
Has to be within crouching medium kick range. Like even crouching medium kick, if you're just outside, you're gonna get whiff punished. So
yeah.
when on the attack with Cammy against Cammy with Corinne, I have to go in closer than crouching medium kick.
Ah,
And
interesting.
then they start having issues.
Yeah, right.
So if your buttons are good enough for it, and I mean
Yeah.
juries are, and then if I'm on the defense, I have to be well away from standing medium kick range. Like this just not even worth
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Like I'm not pressing buttons. I'm just standing
Yeah.
away and waiting.
Oof. Good blocks.
You probably tried to anti-air the dive kick, I would say.
Yeah.
Block the dive kicks for now, I reckon.
Fight.
Yeah. definitely.
That was a good punish.
Oh, that was good. There we go. Alright.
Oh, that was good. Good hooligan punish.
It was good. Oh, great hooligan punish. Oof. Alright. So, something for you to nooks already is after you've got that knockdown, as Laura, you should be expecting to get that a lot. So knowing what to do after you've got that knockdown is going to be really important for you. Dashing back is not a good choice. You should be doing one of two things. One is going for a meaty, or two, just getting up in their grill and putting it on pressure. So either use Oki, the Oki tool, which is just Google Oki lol, and you'll be able to... It works, man. So go use the Oki tool and figure out some wake up options for that. Or just get up there and be pressing buttons. Obviously, try not to press buttons too late or too early, which is why I should be using that Oki tool. And I think there was something else that I spotted, but I got too caught up talking and forgot. I apologize.
Can't say everything at once.
No. Ooh. Jab, jab, elbow. It doesn't matter if they block it or not. Jab, jab, elbow.
Yeah, it's safe.
Should be doing that. It is 100% safe.
Mission complete.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright.
Also, standing medium
easy.
kick.
Yes, standing medium kick. You should be using that a lot more. It moves her forward. It's safe on block. Some would even say it's pretend plus on block.
Well, it is. You know what? Even up to platinum, it almost is. So,
Yeah.
not saying to abuse it, but it is one of the best tools. It is
Yeah,
ultimate
100%.
commentating, Wizzy.
What was that? Yeah. Woozy, that is... Yeah, it's me, L. What's up? Great stuff. Good reactions. I really like that. So one of the things you can do on a wake up, if you do that EX fireball, is dash in and throw them before the fireball hits. Because they're going to be scared of that fireball coming in, so they're going to block it. So if you dash in and do a command grab, that'll get some more stuff started for you.
Cammy wins.
That was a smart standing medium kick. It would have been beaten by a Laura standing medium kick by a few frames. Just
Yes.
Or, you know, Laura's can do standing hard kick in neutral. Or
Yeah.
standing heavy punch too. And
Yeah,
those are tools
definitely.
I'm not seeing being used by Tanooks.
Yeah.
Don't want to give
if I
Tanooks too much stuff to do, but
No.
and you don't want to sit there flailing away with standing heavy kick and standing heavy punch. But they're really
Yeah.
they are really at times they're really key tools, and you know, to get crush counters, and really, you know, there's some really easy crush counters that Laura can do at a range, even just the EX elbow, right? But
Yeah, even just medium punch elbow will work from most ranges as well.
right,
Yeah.
and yeah, just I again, not flailing, but with Sash Von Grimm hitting quite a few buttons in neutral, like he would have collected, he would have collected a few CCs during those rounds.
Yeah. But you do have to be careful with that standing heavy punch. This might sound a bit weird, but I found treating it kind of like a fireball, because it is a bit slow and can be jumped in quite easily. So just like a Dan fireball, I guess, with a little bit of short range, but with a lot more potential. If that makes sense.
Does that make sense to
I
me?
hope I didn't. Yeah. So just be careful with it is what I'm saying, but it's definitely a good button to use.
A lot of the
Alright.
heavy buttons are almost reactable for some characters with their jump ins, so
Yeah.
that's why flailing is not a great
Definitely.
idea. But you know, crush counters are there. They're really important in the game.
Yeah, no, they are really, really important. Because crush counters can get net some really, really big damage. Alright, so we have a rematch for Stahili and Sash. This was our first game, I believe, wasn't it?
It was indeed.
Awesome.
Round 1.
No Minuts today.
Fight.
Can't pass off my Minut advice. No Chun-Li's, no Corins.
maybe next time. Alright. So I think Sash should be ready to spiral arrow those. Because I think the startup is long enough that she could spiral, or well, Cammy, or he could spiral arrow those pretty easily on reaction, I believe. Oof, nice combos. Good DP, I agree with that choice. Ooh.
The V trigger might have been an accident.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer if you should never raw activate a V trigger. I mean, I do play Akuma, so
There's reasons to with some characters, but
yeah, for
they're
sure.
specific and situational.
Yeah, like Ed's, that makes sense, but all the install V triggers,
Ooh.
I reckon should be, oof. You should be putting it behind something.
Yeah, you know
don't
what?
know how
Should have
standard
taken the
advice
throw. If he should have blocked and taken the throw. Plenty of health left, Sash Fungrim.
Hmm. Oh, good pecs. Yeah. So that's pretty reactable as well. If you see that being charged up, you can just jump. Because it does take a long time to charge. Oh, crush counters.
Ooh.
Oh, didn't confirm into critical art. Oh, good blocks. Good punish too. Oh, here we go. Fun Ed combos. Some mix-ups. I'm not sure jumping into the corner is the best choice. But
I'm
good use to standing heavy.
expecting another XDP right about now.
No, not yet.
Oh, he's dead.
Ooh. I think he tried to do it on reaction to the that first spiral arrow, but he didn't do the EX one. It didn't look like, because he made a movement that looked like an upper. Oh, good anti-air.
I'm jealous of that anti-air. So jealous.
Oh yeah, it's so, look at that. It's so good. Oh, no anti-airs this time. That's minus.
It's minus a fair bit too. Could have done a better punish, right?
Yeah, I think I said it was -4. Oh, good blocks. See, that's what we're talking about with crush counter combos. Stahili made just one little mistake, and Sash got so much damage from it. You've got to be careful with doing that in the corner, because it is unsafe, and because you're in the corner, you don't really escape as much. Oh, good check on that. A lot of whiff buttons.
That's a good response. Good EXDP.
Yeah.
Sash Fungrim was speaking about this, where you're standing, where you're positioning yourself. At the very end there, that's almost when he should have been looking to whiff punish.
Yeah, no, definitely. There was quite a few options to whiff punish where
there's always going to be
Stahili's-
a standing hard kick coming from an air player at that distance.
Yeah. See, look, Stahili's whiffing a few buttons right now. There's not really a point to that, because it's not like you're trying to hide a fireball motion or anything like that. That was not a good choice to spiral arrow like that. Corner carry, lovely. So close to stun.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
there it is. Yeah.
I'll wait to the end here.
Oh, oh nice jab.
Good punish. He
Round 2. Fight.
he could have been stunned in 2 mess ups, right?
Yeah.
All because he was doing that crouching medium kick really close. And it
Yeah.
will catch some people, but it's not going to catch people who are blocking.
Yeah. Alright, you're doing way too many hooligan throws, Sash. They are something you want to use as like an unexpected tool, not like a you go-to get-in tool. Oh, good punish on that. Alright. Just...
Yeah, the old online trick.
Oof.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
you
what it's
can't.
there for.
Yeah. Maybe... I was so sure you'd be able to, EX Spiral Arrow through that. Maybe on... Because it was on the tail end of it that it caught.
I'm checking. Yeah, because it was on the tail end. It's projectile invincible 1 to 15 frames.
Yeah. So could have used that.
You know, it's
Yeah.
a 37, 40, 44 frame move.
Yeah.
So that's only the first third, basically, of that.
Yeah. So it was a good idea, just did it a little bit too early.
Yeah, it was just unlucky.
Yeah.
He was in a desperate situation in a lot of ways. But there was
Yeah.
there was a lot of, I mean, we're talking about positioning and what to whiff punish, but he was being the aggressor in that neutral
Yeah.
battle, and I say aggressor, but he's the one pressing the buttons, and
Yeah.
especially in that last game, and yeah, you're not going to catch people in that way. You'll catch them if he stands out just a little bit further with crouching medium kick. It's unsafe, so he should be using different buttons up close, like he's crouching, medium punch,
Yeah.
his lights, that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. So I think for Sash, working on standing in that optimal range for Kami to whiff punish is going to be really important for him to work on. And just being aware. I think I'm pretty sure it was Panda who told me a really good way to think about whiff punishing is setting yourself up to whiff punish. So if you've done a block string, right? This is something you can do in training mode. Do a block string, but like for Kuma, I do crouching medium punch, knee, fireball. But don't throw the fireball and see where you're standing, right? And then get used to that space. And like if I press medium kick at that space, my medium kick will whiff. It won't hit. So get into that space and then get like a Ryu or something to press a standing medium punch. It will whiff as well. So what you want to do is you want to set the Ryu to do that standing medium punch on block and also to do nothing on block. And then you do your standing medium kick at that range, or which will knock you into that range. And then if the Ryu does a standing medium punch, you press your medium kick to whiff punish it. And that'll help you get that whiff punishment practice going. And it's also building that situation into your head where you've done your block string, but then you wait for them to press a button and you press that button to whiff punish it.
That's right. That's right, because it's really hard to whiff punish the vast majority of moves on reaction in this game.
Yeah.
And you should, and you know, you're setting the opponent up. You're conditioning the opponent to do what you think they're going to do, so you can punish. You can whiff.
Yeah,
punish.
exactly.
There's only a few like heavy moves really. That are really reactable.
Yeah. Those are some of like the big slow moves, like crouching heavy punch from Akuma is one.
Yep. Yep. Down forward heavy punch by Bison.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
those sort of moves, yeah.
Heavy kick from Ed.
Right. Yep.
That's a big one. So yeah, just being aware of
Some
those
sweeps
situations
as well.
Yeah, some sweeps definitely.
Round one.
Yeah, there are a few out there, but also just building those situations in your head So then when they do appear in the game, you know what to do. Alright. Alright, so I don't agree with Stahili's heavy punch swapping himself into the corner there. Good throws. Ooh, almost had the counter hit combo there. That's something to practice as well. That's something I've only recently learned how to do. And man, it is free damage. It's so good.
It's a key part of the game, counter hits.
Yeah.
Counter hit optimization.
No, definitely. It really does make a difference. And you should be anti-airing all those jump-ins, Billy.
Oh, with DP. Could have CC'd.
Yeah, no punish.
So much recovery. So much startup, I mean, to begin with.
So, Stahili missed a meaty up there. So he dashed in on his wake up, hit the button, he got the counter hit, but there was no follow-up from that. So that's something,
That just seemed too
that was almost
risky.
cool. Yeah.
I mean, it would have been hype. You would have heard me jumping up and down with that one, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it seems really risky at the end of a round.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
a desperate way to get in, though. Which was just like the last time these two played.
Yeah, so I agree with using the V reversal to get in. Following it up immediately with the EXDP, really bad choice. Too risky. Like that was just a random psycho upper.
What do you think of how much pressure he was piling on? All of it was unsafe too.
Yeah. So the pressure's fine. Oh, that was a good DP. Yeah, no, the pressure was fine. But back off. You don't have to be putting pressure on the whole time. Something to learn is your position can be pressure. So what I mean by that is you had him in the corner. Just stand at that space where if he jumps, you've got a free anti-air. So then he has to think about approaching you from the ground, or at least moving to a space where he can jump. So, and then for you to be ready for that. So just being able to back off and take up space is really imposing as well.
Positioning is so important in this game. I think that's why we'll keep talking about it a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, good interrupt. That's one of those ones you want to cancel like into like kick tatsu every time. So if you're at that distance where you press that button and you know it's going to whiff, you should be canceling that into like kick tatsu just in case it hits every time.
Yeah, you're empty cancelling, except if you're confirming the standing mini kick hits.
Yeah.
Buffering is
good
what really.
Yeah, buffering. That's the word we're looking for. I don't agree with that choice of Psycho Upper. Could have done a better anti-air. Nice pickup. Alright. That, good grab. So after B trigger DP, there are a lot of things you could do, Billy. Go find them out. Crouching heavy punch to crouching medium punch is a true meaty. You can also go crouching heavy punch to grab as well. Oh, risky. Oh.
Yeah, good bait.
Yeah, but he's done that a lot, and that's the first time it's paid off for him. So it was a good bait, it worked for him, and it won him the round, but it was an unnecessary risk. Look at the life lead he had. There was no need to use such a risky move at that point. It would have been better to back off and do I don't know, a Ed whiff punishing button, but back off and do a whiff punish button instead of doing that, because that could have turned the whole game around if you messed that up.
The dashes, don't do the dashes. Don't dash in. You're leaving yourself open for 20 something frames basically in the end.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, got caught by that. Oh, good interrupt. He should have been cancelling that fireball into V-trigger. It didn't matter if it blocked or not. That would have been a good choice. Oh, that was smart.
He doesn't. I don't think he needs to use EXDP in that situation where Kuma's walking up to him. He can hit a medium button to interrupt the walk-in, and then combo on hit, on confirm.
Yeah, no,
and get more
I
damage.
agree. No, I 100% agree. He's using the EXDPs way too loosely.
Yeah, I mean, you can be easily, and it happens all the time above gold. When you're walking in, you just walk in a bit, and then you block. Yeah. You're not expecting a DP, mind you. You're expecting something else that you will then whiff punish, probably.
Yeah.
Or just protecting yourself. But yet you'll be sucked in if you're using 100%. A DP as a tool like that.
Yeah.
Is there a reason to use the XDP in that situation?
I guess just. I think it's just a waste of bar. Like, you might be expecting them to. You might want to catch a button because it is so slow to start up, but it is completely grounded, and it would catch all buttons and all options that are pressed at that range. But I just don't think the risk is worth it. All right. So Billy, you should be using your fireballs like that. Like, one of the great things about
I reckon those fireballs are too close. He's doing them very close. He's doing within sweep distance.
I don't mind that because I'll do similar things. Like
he wasn't in V trigger though, was he? So they were massively unsafe.
No, he was in V trigger when he was
okay, sorry.
Yeah. But I disagree with doing them anyway, so you shouldn't be using the V-trigger fireballs as a pressure tool like that. It's just, I feel like it's a bit of a waste, unless you're really close, like have them in the corner, because they are plus on block, but only a small amount, so it's not really worth. Good V reversal.
Yeah, but he can throw that V reversal. You got to be really careful doing a V reversal there when you're so close.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. No, definitely. I think Stahili was using those aggressive V reversals a little bit too often. You got to use them to catch him off guard, and you're using them almost 2 times around type of thing.
Stahili says GG. Does that mean you're leaving?
So, everyone who's watching, what do you think so far? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying what we're doing?
They're wondering why I'm not talking.
Alright, so Stahili did pretty good, Billy did well.
Can I tell you a story while we're waiting here for the next game?
Yeah, please do.
I went for a job interview today.
You went for a job interview today?
I went for a job interview. They do these quite a lot these days, and it was for picking, just warehouse picking, right?
Yeah.
And I had a maths test, and I had to do long division today.
Oh, long division.
What? Why? And I was sitting, like, you can't have calculators. It's like, why do I need long division to pick boxes at a warehouse? Why do I need long division at all in 2017? I haven't done
calculators. We have phones.
I was doing calculus like a couple of years ago again, and you know, as if they would ever ask you to do anything in long division on paper.
Oh. That's ridiculous.
I couldn't believe it. It took me like, it didn't take me an hour, but it may as well have taken me an hour.
Yeah. Oh man, I haven't had to do long division in ages. That's ridiculous.
So Healy, yes, you. So Healy says it's fun, but I probably need to actually watch the replay to see what you guys are saying, and that's 100% right. You can't do it while you're playing. No way.
No.
It would affect how I'm playing.
Yeah. No, definitely. And the stream was always going to be behind.
Busy, I wouldn't even remember how to do short division. Dude, that was year 6 or something.
Alright. Cool, so it looks like we're going to have an Akuma mirror match. In my opinion, Akuma is Akuma's worst matchup. He loses every time.
Hang on. No, I have not loaded up. I've not preloaded my my cha-ching sound effects here, my joke sound effects. Sorry.
It's alright.
Sorry. Next time I'll make sure I have a dad joke button.
Oh, fantastic. I look forward to it. But seriously, I hate playing Akuma as Akuma. The only reason I hate it is because my go-to anti-air, which is just pure reaction to them moving into the air, is back heavy punch. And if they throw a air fireball, I get wrecked every time.
How good is his dash to go under the air fireballs, or is it just useless?
No, it's super easy to do.
Okay.
So if you're ready for the air fireball, you can dash under every time.
This is what I was expecting: fireballs, crouching heavy punches, and crouching minion kicks.
Yeah.
And crouching heavy punch medias.
Oh. Nice work from Southie. This is a bit of a messy set though at the moment. Oh, good dash under. So right there is what I was talking about with setting up your meaty. So Southie did a few moves and he left him at a really good spot where a lot of Akuma's buttons would whiff. So he should stop his block string there, wait for a sec, see if Billy presses a button. If Billy doesn't press a button, then that's when you can either walk in or do something else to get the pressure going. Oh, doesn't confirm that fireball. Should be ready for that.
Well, especially in that instance when there was a red fireball out on stage.
Yeah. Oh, good DP. I agree with that choice. But he should have cancelled it into V-trigger though. Cool. Alright. Another thing with Akuma is if you're just throwing out medium kicks like that and you have V-trigger, you should be buffering it. Oh, where's the combo? You should be buffering it into V-trigger every time.
I feel there should have been a V reversal there after the V-trigger activation. Whatever button happened afterwards, basically.
Yeah. Oh, good catch. Akuma is Akuma's greatest demon. Ah, sideboard tech, you guy.
I need that dad punchline.
Oh, wah, wah, wah. Something like that.
Nice team and flip through.
Alright,
Oh!
good activation. Oh, he's done it!
What?
Yes! That was so good. Dash out demon. Southie's so strong. I love it. That was so good. I remember I was talking to Southie when he was figuring out how to do that. And he's like, man, that's actually not too hard. As long as you get the first blink right, you can do it. So I'm sure he spent time in the lab training that out so he can do it consistently. And that was freaking sick.
I would not have expected it. You know, these days I expect like, you know, Tatsu cross-ups and everything while I'm knocked down, you know, then I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Then I'm expecting that.
That was so good. Southie, my hero right now.
I'm sure the dash is easily punishable though, right?
The dash demon.
Yeah.
Or I don't know.
I'll love it.
Yeah.
This is all very
damage!
good, by the way.
You didn't need to use the meter there, man. No, it was really good. You didn't need to use that meter. You could have just done V-skill punch. and that would have got the kill.
For a lot of characters, you really want to stay. You really want to have 1 meter at all times.
Yeah. Ooh, good
I don't know about
cross
Akuma though.
No, especially with Akuma.
Yeah.
There's a lot he can do with meter. Oh, no, that's not the punish.
You, you're less
yeah.
of a threat. Or perceived
No,
threat, I
definitely.
would say.
Yeah, and also characters with EX reversals, having that 1 meter is super imposing. Oh. So Billy did really good to bait the throw, but he didn't punish it. He did a lot of walking in and out to bait that throw, but he wasn't ready for it to actually come out. Oof.
Stahili says, I feel that Billy is a bit taken aback from the demon.
Yeah, I would be
Mentally
too.
damaged.
The demon does a lot of mental damage, especially when it's so raw and a big dash up like that. Southie, learn the side switch combo, because you jumped yourself into the corner and then comboed Billy out.
Just gonna say, I know this is done here and it's gonna kill, but
Yeah.
and that's the right thing to do, by the way, is the super in that situation when you got stunned.
Yeah.
Got stunned, it's gonna kill clearly. Just do the super, just in case something goes wrong. Especially online with PS4s.
Yeah.
My memory of trying to kill when someone's stunned on a PS4 online was just frame issues. So, Billy boost, input errors, frustrating. It may also be playing for a while as well. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah. No, definitely.
That is the power of the demon. Forcing input errors.
Oh, we've lost to Southie.
Southie?
Yeah, we've
Oh wow.
lost to Southie. GG Southie, you did really well. Really good game there against Billy too.
I want to see Busy on stream again before we go.
Yeah.
Oh, Veritech wanted to get in.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
We'll somehow
Wanna
get.
invite
Let
Veritech?
me. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll somehow get him in. Oh wait, I've got.
All right. Veritech,
He's offline.
You're in, buddy.
He's offline.
He's offline. All right. We'll play one more game. You get online, and then we'll bring you in from there.
I think Billy might be also going. Thanks, Billy. Your Akuma was exciting to watch. Don't worry about that last game.
I
was enjoying watching Akuma more than Guile.
Yeah, no, you did well. Do you want to see if Oki wants to join in as well? Or is there anyone else in the stream who wants to join in?
I'll put where's my Makoto splash screen? who wants to see the lobby while this all happens?
Sideboard Tech, I'd like to play, but I'd also like to watch the stream. Man, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. M-Deep, bring in an M-Deep.
Yeah, get a Karin in here. Oh my god,
I can... He's going to play Nash. He's playing some Nash right now. Okay, so
Alright,
I'll just talk about the previous match because I know some Akuma stuff. It looked like Southie really knew what he was doing with Akuma things. There's just a few extra combos that he needs to put into his arsenal to make him just that little bit more scary, especially the side switch one, which is if you do a jump in and cross up in the corner, you can do that side switch one to get back that corner position. That's a really powerful tool from Akuma. Also, if you are in the corner and you're battling your way out, be prepared to do that side switch combo as well. All right. All right, Veritech is in. And
right.
Billy, you had some really good fundamentals that I guess came from your Guile gameplay. Just getting used to Akuma fundamentals as opposed to Guile fundamentals will make a big difference. Because you did know some Akuma stuff, just I guess, getting a better idea of what to do in certain situations, which will just come with a bit of practice.
Different characters that play differently, you have different skills that are immediately obvious and that those characters are good at, and you can take them back to your other character, those new skills that you learn, and you'll be a better, more complete player in the end. Not saying for everyone to go out there and play all these different characters, but it is something that you do bring back to your main when you're playing another character. I mean, say like you pick up Laura, who doesn't have a invincible reversal. Well, you know, apart from a super, right? Which, you know, is it what, first frame? Anyway, but you can't. You got to sit there and take pressure on block and work out how do I get out of it, and that, for me, for example, forced me to block and to work out and to learn how to deal with the knockdown pressure.
Yeah. So that's the type of thing I've done as well. I've picked up, what's his name? Dulcim. So I've picked up Dulcim, and the reason I did that is because he's not a Kuma in any way, shape, or form, and you need to pay a lot of attention to what the opponent is doing, and spend a lot of time keeping them out with the limbs, but not overextending yourself because you can get counter hit and that type of stuff. So yeah, picking a different character for those type of reasons is a really good way to improve, I think. All right.
Is Busy still here? Tanooks?
Busy, you in? Let's go Busy, Tanooks, you guys can start now, if you're listening or watching. Busy, Tanooks. All right, love your work, Tanooks. Love your work, Busy, let's go. Okay. All right, let's see what happens this time. Tanooks, you need to be using standing heavy kick for a bit of spacing, confirming into light elbow from all your lights, even if it's jab, jab, light elbow, or just jab, light elbow, or jab, light kick, light elbow. Anything into light elbow is really good for Laura.
He can,
what else?
After the light elbow, he can check by hitting another 3-frame line.
Yeah, of course.
And
because it is only -2, so it's a good idea.
Not all the time though. But you can catch people. You can also command grab after it if they're not pressing buttons.
Yeah, that's a really good point as well.
Again, it's not perfectly safe though to do that.
Yeah. Use standing medium kick. You rarely use it. Use it way more. And also full screen, charge the fireball all the way. All the way to level 3. Busy is probably going to dash back charge, so you should be approaching from there.
Is Drew's V skill good against Laura's fireball?
Yeah, it's good against any fireball. It'll go through it. It even works if you can time it right. It'll work against what's the new character's name? The old guy.
Zeku.
Zeku, yeah, it even works against his ground kicks because they're projectiles. So, yeah, really powerful anti-projectile tool.
Good whiff, punish.
Oh, lovely. Alright. Oh, also, this is a really important thing to do, Tanooks, is establish, that was almost smart. Establish your elbow pressure. So after you've done light punch elbow and it hits, there are 2 things you can do. Well, 3 things. All right. One is jab, jab, light elbow. Right. So that'll hit someone who's pressing buttons every time. So if you go jab, jab, light elbow, jab, jab, light elbow, jab, jab, light elbow, every time that they press a button after that elbow, you're going to get another light elbow in. Another thing you can do is command grab. This is a little bit more risky, but it will net you a lot of damage, and you can do some Laura wake-up things after the light elbow, or after the command grab. Another thing is just a normal regular throw. Less risky, and better if they're close to stun, because if they jump expecting the command throw, you can go straight into an anti-air command grab. So that's really important for Laura's to know, is what to do if that light elbow hits. My general idea is I'll command grab you until you tell me that you're not going to be caught by that, and you jump. And then I'll start doing some turns.
Yeah, I mean, with the higher ranked Laura's, gold onwards, they're also command dashing in quite a lot.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a different set of advice to give to Nuke, because he's not doing that yet. He's not using the command dash. But they really do rely on command dashing in and then doing a mix-up, whether it's a normal or mainly a command grab. Guessing that you're not going to punish them for the command dash.
Oh, good whiff punish.
And it's really it is reactable. Go, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, he got the light elbow and he did crouching light punch, and they hit. It's because Busy pressed a button. You should be going crouching light punch into elbow, regardless of whether it hits or not. Just practice doing light punch, elbow, light punch, elbow, light punch, elbow. Just drill that in training mode over and over again until you can do it from one side of the screen to the other. And back again as well. So you get both sides. Oh, big crush counter.
The reason that works is if the light elbow hits, you're still plus.
Yeah.
You can hit a button afterwards. And we're hitting, not on block, but if it hits. And so you can just have constant pressure if they're pressing a button after the elbow when it hits. And a lot of people do.
Exactly.
Because it can go on forever.
Yeah, 100%. Also, I've noticed he does medium punch elbow on block strings. That's a really bad choice. It is very minus, and you shouldn't do it. And that's something for Busy to be aware of. Find the difference between light elbow and heavy elbow. Oh, sorry, not heavy, medium punch elbow, because one is very punishable.
Yeah, it's very slow.
It's very slow, and the light hits at about belly button height, and the medium hits the head. So there's also a big visual difference. Sideboard Tech says he should be spending more meter on EX Thunderclap on block. Yeah, that's a really good point. In your block strings, use the EX Thunderclap because it leaves you at +3, which is huge. Laura can do a lot with +3. Can command grab, can regular grab, can do some other meaty button options. There's so much she can do. Even just knee into command dash into grab. Huge plus thing with Laura.
That's the pressure strings in the end that he'll get to.
Yeah.
It would work very well at the lower levels though, if he was able to use that as a pressure tool.
Yeah, even just the jab elbow got me super far in while as a bronze Laura.
Yep.
While as a silver Laura as well.
Yeah. I played 50 games of Laura in ranked, and that took me to like super silver or something.
Yeah. All right, Busy and Sash.
I feel like Busy almost jumped in so that he could be anti-aired and then EXDP'd when he hit the ground. Like a bait?
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I reckon that's what he did.
Oh, good anti-air
that's
jab.
that's a good hooligan, by the way.
Oh yeah, really good hooligan.
I mean, he does too many though.
Yeah, he definitely does too many. He needs to sit back or dial back his hooligan throws.
Throws don't work straight after V-trigger activations, by the way.
No.
Gotta either wait or do like a light, do a tick throw or something.
Yeah. Cool. So those two jabs should have been confirmed into something. Especially off the counter hit. Alright. Busy had a lot of meter.
In.
Yeah.
Don't dash
That was
in.
a bit... Yeah, don't dash in.
Walk up, hit your 5-frame wall light or something. You're going to do that.
Yeah. Or even just stand at a distance where you can bait Sash into pressing a button.
It's hard to shimmy though, because she might do a crouching medium kick.
Oh, no, not like a shimmy, like... Kind of what he was doing there, looking for like a medium kick. And then press his own button to punish it.
Sideboard's got another good piece of advice for Tanooks
Yeah.
in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
The medium I'll point it out
Medium
later.
arm?
I'll point
Yeah,
it out
sure.
later. It's too late now.
Oh, you shouldn't be sweeping like that, Busy. Real risky. Oh, another missed dive kick. Oh, that was really nice. I approve of that overhead.
The medium charge special of Juries, which I can never pronounce, even though I used to do Japanese,
Yeah.
is unsafe. It's -4.
Yeah, it is. It is -4.
And I don't think he was in V-trigger then. If he wasn't, that is a easy punish against Jury.
Yeah. No, definitely. As long as he doesn't have that light punch store.
Right, exactly. Yeah, the fireball will. Yeah.
Make it safe. Oh, good fireball.
I feel you know when the cancel's coming though in that situation.
Yeah. Good pressure from Busy. Oh, I agree with that spiral arrow. Caught
Yeah,
the
caught the
backdash.
backdash. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a good punish.
Very
That
good.
is a good punish. That's why you don't sweep randomly. Alright.
Got to be keen with the spiral. Yeah, it didn't confirm his spiral arrow, did he?
Yeah. Oh, good throw. That's a good point. If you have full meter and it's last round or any round, and your opponent's on really small health, look for chip options, especially if they don't have any V reversal. Oof. Oh, that was interesting. Alright. See, this is really good pressure from Sash. The distance that he's standing right now is fantastic. He's
Yeah,
standing
he
at a
wasn't
range
overdoing the
where-
buttons either. He was just
Yeah,
the standing medium punch, which was on which Busy blocked. We're still way away from too far to punish. It's only -3 on
Yeah.
block, so it was really good spacing.
Alright, see you Cyborg Tech. Thanks for watching, mate. I'm glad we were entertaining and helpful. No, you didn't actually say those words, I just implied that from your solid commentary comment.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, no, appreciated. Alright, good throw. Oh, that was a smart idea, but just a little bit too far away using the V skill to go over that fireball. Oof. Yeah, that was a smart EX spiral arrow as well, because Busy was looking for the...
I feel it was
blue hard
unnecessary
charge.
though.
Or maybe. It got him in and it got the knockdown. So I guess it could go either way. Oh, that was tricksy.
Poor Busy got
Yeah.
gimmicked at the end there. Look,
That's
I
something
mean,
Busy will... Yeah.
It's good. I mean, it's not even that unsafe, is it? The
Nah.
slide. So it's not bad. I see the good camis gimmick their way at the very end because it works for almost any character.
Yeah.
Round one.
Busy does need to check those hooligan throws or hooligan flips though. Just a jab or a medium kick will do it. Maybe not a medium kick, but definitely a jab.
He's doing such a great job against the demon flips early in the night. I feel maybe he's just tired.
Yeah. I guess they're, I don't know, for me they're a little bit less obvious than the demon flips because they just don't go as high. So for me they don't register as a jump.
EX dive kick. EX dive kick is pretty interesting. It has to hit pretty high for it to be unsafe.
Yeah.
It's really dangerous to hit a button unless you know what you're doing.
Oh, that was really good.
Weird. It comboed. Did it?
Yeah. Alright.
Nice.
Look, Sasha had a good idea for trying to whiff punish. I think she should have used heavy punch instead because it is actually faster than the standing medium kick. Doesn't reach as far, but it is faster. Oh, wake up jabs. If you're waking up jabs and you're pressing buttons like that, you should be ready to confirm into combo. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I like this range that Sasha's standing. That was really smart. Just got a little bit unlucky. Oof. Ooh. 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 Look, I can understand why he did that. Busy wanted to create some space, get some charges, so doing that to chase him down wasn't the worst idea.
It was a solid hard raid.
It was a very hard, solid hard read. It was super risky though.
That was actually punishable, that standing hard punch, the crouching hard punch from Cammy.
Yes.
-3. It was done way too close.
Ooh. Oh, look. Busy has done so many sweeps that are so punishable. He needs to be super wary of that, eh?
He has been punished most of the time with him.
Yeah.
TP. Oh, Busy's tired.
Hmm. Oh, another missed dive kick. Alright. So yeah, this is good what Sasha's doing. That was really good. Standing, being patient at a good distance. Busy was whiffing a lot of buttons. Could have used a standing heavy punch, but again, good patience and walked in and throw. That's what he should be doing.
I reckon he lost a little bit of... I'm pretty sure he played a Cammy beforehand, and I reckon he might have lost a little bit of that, the positioning that he was doing well with the last time.
Yeah.
Positioning is so important in the game anyway, but again, with Cammy, you can really control what buttons she can press against you, depending on where you're standing.
Yeah, for sure. Alright.
I'm looking at the list here, and we might go up to Super Veritech, yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a good idea.
Yep.
Give those two a game each, and then, or potentially 2 games for MDeep if he wins. And see how we go from there. Alrighty.
I like the fart sound. That was quality. Was that another dad joke?
What? Apparently not.
You'll hear it back on the stream when you.
For those who I wish
1 hour 44 minutes in. Lock that. Write that down. Look at it later.
I will fight.
Sash Groom says not the Cammy mirror. I hate it. All mirrors suck. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, good whiff punish. Oh, good check on that hooligan flip. Ooh. Oh. Kami corner pressure. So good right now. Oh, cheeky.
Round 2.
I feel like Kami was Tahili's last main, or
Yeah, I
main?
believe so. Ooh, man. Sasha's so ready for those hooligan flips. Ooh.
Feel the out of practice kind of dive kicks happening right now.
Yeah. Alright, trading heavy punches right now.
Nice standing mini kick, by the way.
Mm. Just do it, guy.
Yeah, I remember Tahili doing that to me a lot in the fledgling competitions.
Oh, I remember
V-skill,
that.
V-skill.
He would just V-skill for days. Yeah, I remember watching that stream. He did
Oh,
like
the
11
dive
in one
kick.
game.
Maybe it's different than the Kami mirror, but if you're getting yourself in with a dive kick, especially a nice chip kill, by the way.
Oh, that was smart.
Especially, you know, if you're spending bar to get in, don't then jump back. Maybe it was an input error, but you've got an in.
Yeah.
You spent bar to get, use resources. Get in. Kami's whole shtick is, once you're plus, is to frame trap you to probably a throw or to huge damage. And
Yeah.
and not much in between. So once you're in as Kami,
You gotta stay in.
yeah, don't jump back.
Round 1.
You've done it.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
Done hard
Especially
work.
after spending that resource.
Mm.
Ooh, good punch. Ooh, missed.
I reckon if Tahili wasn't doing hooligans,
Yeah.
and still doing all the V skills, he'd be in front.
Ooh. See, Sash did good to space himself well there with the grab, but there was again no punish for it.
Yeah. Also, I can see that Tahili knows that, you know, after a crouching medium punch, will probably be he'll use himself a crouching medium kick. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got to understand that that's what's going to happen to him too. And there's a bit of lag, eh?
Yeah.
And know to block low. After the
Yeah.
crouching minion kick, she is she's negative. So
Yeah. Oof.
and then they'll start switching it up with other frame traps.
Yeah. Ooh. So, I disagree with that jump.
P skills. Once you're in. Like,
Oh, good whiff punish. Ah, unlucky. Alright, you have full everything, Sash. There we go. And Stahili, you have all the mid in the world. Bad luck.
I feel like Stahili just wasn't understanding what Kami is good at and using what she's good at as her main focus of attack.
Yeah.
And, you know, the V skill's not that great.
No.
I assume Kami can punish it better than most characters anyway.
It's go.
You can
And
just jab it.
yeah,
Or you can even, like, Akuma can do a medium kick on reaction to it.
but you know, her really strong methods of attack are, you know, either with punishing, which is much harder, but you know, when you're up close, use your lights, use your frame traps, get your throw pressure locked down. The frame traps won't
Yeah.
work if you don't have you haven't set up a throw game. If you haven't conditioned your
Yeah.
opponent to start throw teching or expecting a throw. So he was getting in. I don't like the way he was getting in, but say he gets in, but then he's not using frame traps, he's not using throw pressure really.
Yeah.
And the way I sort of start with games when I'm actually playing well is to actually set up and condition my opponent for my throw game straight away. When I have that opportunity, when I'm close up to either do a tick throw or something along those lines, when I've got that pressure, I'll try and throw, and then see what they're doing. If they take the throw, you know, you've started that conditioning, if they're teching the throw, then you can decide. Then you can abuse that as well. And if you know that they're going to tech, then you can shimmy and that sort of thing. So with Cammy, Healy would need to actually use her frame trap pressure once he got in.
Yeah.
Then he'd get better with Cammy, and then he could work on what he does to get in more safely, and what to do when he's not in, when he's at that with punishing distance. He can do that stuff later.
Yeah. No, that's a really good point.
Oh wait, I'm at the top. Sorry.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, no. I was so excited to talk.
And that's good. We should be. But that's a really good point. Conditioning your opponent is something that isn't too hard to do if you're consistent in the way that you're approaching your opponent. So if you're always going in, you do like always doing tick throws, always doing, always throwing the opponent, for example. They're going to start expecting those throws and start teching it every time. So, and that's the point where you start doing other things, doing those frame traps, doing shimmies. You can't just go into a game and start doing shimmies, start doing the frame traps, because the opponent's just going to block that out. They're not going to press the button because why would they? You're attacking them. Why would they press a button in those frame traps? Why would they fall for the shimmies? Because you haven't shown them that you're going to throw them.
M-Deep's doing this for me.
You can talk about this one now.
He actually asked me, should he do it, and I didn't get back to him, so I apologise on M-Deep, but I thank you for this. And I've been playing this matchup a lot with Acrylic, so I know. Oh my god! I'm sure he's not meaning to do that. I'm sure he's meaning to do Orochi. It's very easy for Orochi not to come out, even if your inputs look correct.
Yeah.
The timing's a bit tight. Yeah, don't do a standing hard punch when you're trying to shimmy like that, because Cammy's crouching hard punch is faster than your standing hard punch as Corinne.
Yeah. Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, that was really nice. That was really nice.
That's all because he was standing at standing medium kick range, and that is not as Corinne is not the place to stand. He also got tagged at the end and died from doing the dash.
Yeah.
Without hit confirming, which we all do as Corinnes, but don't do it when you're about to die.
Yeah.
That was done mid-screen, that combo. He would know not to do that mid-screen.
Yeah.
You do that combo with a Tenko and dash under to put the opponent back in the corner.
Right. Oh, drop the critical art. I'm sure that was meant to be into a critical art. There would
Absolutely,
be no other reason to do the side switch there. All right.
This is exactly what happens to me. You're getting whiff punished as Corinne because you're standing in the wrong spot.
Round one.
I think we'll see that. If he's not listening, you'll see it.
Yeah. Ooh. So that's the kind of hit combo that Sash should have been ready for.
So see how he stood, walked back? You don't do that. As Corinne against Cammy, you just keep walking forward. Unless they're making it obvious to you that they can counter you, which they shouldn't be, because you should be walking in fairly carefully. You don't give up ground, I don't think, in this matchup. It's what I'm working out.
Oof.
Could it be?
I guess that's
the backdash after breakout, I think, can be punished by EX Spiral Arrow.
Yeah. Oh, nice confirm. What do you think of that meter usage there? Was it worth it?
Well, he ended up with meter anyway, another bar.
Yeah. Oof.
It's more of a finishing combo now, the 2-bar, I think.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I've stopped using it. Unless I'm gonna finish the round. Or it stuns.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. For stun or for finish.
Good counter hit combo. The Orochi can be difficult, that's okay. It just means he lost Oki though. Another counter hit combo. I agree not to use any bars in that situation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Like, there's no point him using... He can't use super right now. Oh, well now he will be able to, but just the last combo he did, he would not have been able to use the super because he would have had no meter and no real anti-airing potential.
Yeah. Ooh. Is that it?
It's hard to tell.
No.
Yeah, that would have just killed.
Yeah.
Cammy's got low health, obviously.
Yeah.
It can be hard to tell.
Yeah. That was a lot of damage. So it looks like Sash has been listening, which is good. Playing
so
a
much
little
more
bit more.
karma.
Yeah. So that's really good. Playing a little bit more karma, looking for the whiff punishes, not using the hooligan flips as much. So that's really good to see. Oh, that was a good whiff punish.
I honestly, I do not, I gotta say this about Karin, do not walk up and standing heavy punch, because it is so whiff punishable. In this matchup.
Yeah. Also for Sash, when you're throwing out those meeting kicks as a whiff punish, you should be buffering them with Spiral Arrow every time.
Stick to the medium, crouching medium punch, punish the Spiral Arrow.
Yeah. Spiral Arrow, say that 10 times fast.
I can't, too tired. The other thing is he also did the EX Tenko combo again and then dashed under and put himself in the corner? He might be practicing it in the lab and maybe overthinking it a bit.
A little bit. Yeah.
Good throw.
Oh, nice jump. Bad luck though.
I wonder if he meant that. Right. Good read if so.
Yeah.
Standing heavy
big jump out. Alright, so I don't agree with that meter usage either. He could have saved it. Because it didn't get him stun. It didn't get him any better Oki.
Yeah, I don't... He might have been able to super, actually.
Yeah?
To finish the round. But, you know, whether you want to spend the bar is up to you.
Yeah.
I can go either way these days.
So for me, spending EX meter, when you're in that position, we've got a good life lead, you have your opponent in the corner. Oh my god, Sash is playing so well right now. Just poking him out. Overcommitted a little. Like that, I think that was a waste of meter.
Yeah, he's left with no anti-air option on his screen now. And he's only got a resource now, but he's now one hit away from dying.
Yeah. There it is. So, MDeep needs to work in his meter management a bit. Yes, he gets that extra bit of damage, but he needs to weigh up. If he does that extra bit of damage, he's out of that EX resource. So maybe it might be worth doing a combo that will end with a better Oki for him, where he can then use that meter after a reset to finish the opponent.
That's right,
off.
keep the pressure up. Also, with the wreckers, I encourage MDP to go in and set the dummy to random guard and just do wreckers and hit confirm your wreckers, because you really want to end up keeping the pressure up with your wreckers, doing the slide. You've got Oki, keep the pressure up. You don't have to go into, you don't have to use a super, all that kind of thing. You can use it for a couple of knockdowns, possibly, if you can get them.
Yeah.
But you want to keep the pressure up rather than rather than using that bar for a little bit of extra damage and then still being, what was it? He was still a super away in the end of winning.
Yeah.
And had no resources.
Yeah.
Against someone now who had full bar.
Exactly.
And I think, and as a 900 health character main in Akuma, you know that you can die with 45% health.
Oh yeah.
50% health.
Most definitely.
Very easily.
Died to a Balrog with 75% health. It's
right,
disgusting.
yes, yeah.
Like, but the point is, understanding your options with your meter, without your meter, and figuring out the risk reward of having the meter or spending it for that extra bit of damage or stun in the situation you're in is really important to be aware of.
One more thing about MDP, the backdash is safe for against most characters, but I'm pretty sure EX Spiral Arrow does punish it. And Super, maybe, too. Medium Super, I think, for Cammy does.
Alright. So, first game for Veritech. So, just for all of those at home, Veritech is someone I just cannot beat. I just cannot do it.
Well, interestingly, he's getting done by medium and heavy buttons right now. Because he does like hitting lights very up close.
Yeah. Oh.
That doesn't seem right.
No. Alright, nice way out of the corner.
I mean, it's unsafe to do that. Then he had no reason to do it, because there was no indication from Szechuan Grim that he was actually hitting any buttons, really. And if he's only hit like a light button, I mean, the recovery's too quick anyway. For your reaction. For your whiff punish.
Yeah.
He knows. He knows already, though. So he says if the man has a crazy Rashid.
Crazy is definitely a good way to describe it.
I wouldn't normally recommend the Spiral Arrow, but against Veritech, maybe?
Yeah. And that's another thing to be aware of is it's really important to play the person that you're playing against. So picking up on the tendencies and the way the person is playing, not the character, the person. And so you've got Super Veritech who likes to press a lot of buttons, so maybe just doing a rando Spiral Arrow will catch him unawares, if that makes sense.
Good use of a dive kick, by the way. Basically whiff punishing.
That is not safe. That roll kick is definitely unsafe and very punishable.
Szechuan Grim knows that Super Veritech's hitting a lot of standing medium kicks, and that's where those dive kicks are punishing him.
Yeah. So super patient from Sash right now. Ooh. Oh, that's a cheeky cross up. Activation overheads. Alright, so that overhead may look super fast, but you can react to it, and it is still -6. Even though it is sped up from the, or the horizontal movement is sped up from the tornado, it is still -6. So you can punish it.
You should be expecting an overhead, a throw, or a low mix-up.
Stahili said, can you jab that overhead? Well, you can jab that overhead in the same way you can jab other overheads. Yes, you can beat it out because it does have a slow startup, but I'm not sure if you can do it on reaction. I wouldn't try.
I mean, I feel like you think you've done it on reaction. I don't know if you really have, though. I tell myself that, oh yeah, of course I reacted to that.
Yeah, exactly. But no, like, you're better just to punish it.
Oh, punish out of it. Oh, didn't get the full crush combo.
No.
Was that a melee?
I
didn't see a counter.
I didn't see it, so I was looking at the chat. But yes, use that -6. It's to Healy. Alright.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Jeez, that tells a story about 2 players, I think.
Yes, it does. Alright.
Oh, I love him.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
no,
I
that was
love
really
it.
good. I agree with that.
Oh, wow.
Yes. That was so smart. If you did that on purpose, Sash, that was genius. But do remember to look at your critical meter. You've got so much bar.
Oh, no, he should not have... No, 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 no.
So, when I said look at your bar, that didn't mean do a random EX spiral arrow. That's not what I meant. I meant for either a combo or maybe looking for a critical art type of thing. Or like EX dive kicks. Oh, look, that's why we don't do random B skills, Sash.
Oh, man, I mean, the eagle,
Yeah.
like, it was so far away that, yeah, if he does it a bit closer, he's safe because it's too far away or whatever, even though Cammy can punish it with Spiral Arrow. But, like,
yeah.
it's... He put
good
himself
with
right next to her with, like, -20 frame data or something.
Yeah.
I did it again!
Exactly. Like that! Oh, good confirm.
So much damage.
Yeah.
I mean,
so that's
they
something... Yeah.
go. I was gonna say they're equal
No,
now, basically.
Yeah.
Forget about this V trigger. Oh, I mean, it worked out for him, but
Yeah.
it's not a dangerous V trigger.
No. So, Sash has to be careful now because Vertek has the meter, he doesn't. And Vertek also has a life lead. So, Vertek playing really smart right now, just keeping back, waiting for Sash to come in. But he has walked himself into the corner, so he needs to be careful. But, nicely done.
Rashid.
Alright.
I'm not surprised Crouching Hard Punch won the
On the
last
day?
won the last game of the day.
No, neither am I. Alright. So, that's the last game for the day.
I was gonna say I didn't
Yeah.
get to talk about some of Rashid's fake pressure. But at the same time, Super Veritek didn't do a lot of it in the sense that he was doing a lot more full screen, EX, Eagle, spikes, and all sort of stuff. So
Yeah. Alright. But, guys, that will wrap it up. We've been here for just over 2 hours now, I think. I had a lot of fun. Ollie, you have fun?
of course.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone who was in the stream, watching, talking to us, giving us tips as well, and asking us questions. We really appreciate that. This is the first time we've done this, so we're all kind of unsure about how it would all go. But I think it went quite well.
I liked it because I got to learn about a lot of characters today. I felt like I was learning more than anyone else
Yeah.
in this lobby.
Yeah, I feel like I learned a lot as well. And I hope you guys learned something too, because that's what this was about. This is a learning experience for all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah.
I was gonna say we've got a lot of other ideas on how to have commentary over some fledgling players playing it out and giving them advice too. So it won't just be me and L.
Yeah.
Always.
No. Maybe we might get some guest stars.
Yeah, and other
So-
formats as well, rather than just
Yeah.
big lobbies too. So we've got a lot of ideas.
Yeah, we've got a lot of ideas to keep this fresh, keep this fun. Please give us your feedback. We'll appreciate that because we do want to make this as fun and entertaining and educational for you guys, because it is actually all about you guys and helping you guys get better. If we can help you guys get better, the Australian community gets better as a whole. And that's what we're about. So thank you very much, guys. I will sign off now. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had fun. Good night, guys. This has been the pilot episode, the first episode of LP4U. See you next week.
See you guys.